All right, everybody, we're going to get set up now. We've got all our players ready to go. It looks like they've been warming up a little bit. The map is archways, so if we could just have our players all hit F6, then we can go ahead and get started.
Yep, hello guys, I'm Dark Rabbi taking over for Kevin Naki here for the last two matches of the night. Our two pros in this match are going to be EG.n0thing and esp.gillz. Nothing on blue and Gills on red.
That's right. Nothing is a Counter-Strike player with Team Evil Geniuses. We invited him to come out and try out ShootMania and play with you guys. And, of course, esp.gillz is on the team that qualified in our online qualifier to actually win a trip to fly here and play against Area 51 Gaming tomorrow for $1,000 in a best-of-7 of Elite. So this, what you're watching right now, is actually a fans and pros tournament where each of our pro players is actually teaming up with two PAX attendees to actually play Elite, and it's just 8 teams. The first place team will take $500, and yeah, right now we're in the round of 8. Nothing versus Gills for this third match of the tournament.
Yeah, really looking forward to it. We've got Lethal Mongoose as our first attacker here for Team Blue, making his way up the left-hand side. He's going to try to find a defender. Let's take a look at the overhead and see where the defenders are. He's got one defender on him. The other two are on the point right now. Let's jump back onto Lethal Mongoose, see what he can make happen. Oh, he's getting rushed. He takes one out. Armor down for the defender. He's getting bum rushed right now, and he goes down.
I just want to note that his name is Lethal Mongoose. It is not the same player that we just saw. He just hasn't changed his name. Everyone else seems to have done that, but Gills is going to be attacking first for his own team, and he is going to be more familiar with this map than most of the players, actually. So we'll see how Gills actually runs through. He's actually going to just gun it and move very quickly through here. He actually hits his head a little bit, but that's okay. The map is Archways. This is one that is using competitive play a lot. It's not one of those fan-made maps that we've been showing off earlier, but actually made by Nadio. We'll see how Gills is able to progress through here with this rain of rockets showering down upon him.
Yeah, and the speed pads on either sides of this map are actually a new addition. Those weren't there originally. They actually made it a little bit easier for the attacker to move back and forth and really catch the defense off guard. And here, Gills trying to make a shot. Nice shot there, catching one of the defenders to left, and he's going to make his way up to the point now.
All right, so actually you mentioned those rails. There are little small changes that keep happening to these maps as we move along. The game is still in beta, so whenever a map has particularly...
He's going to go for it!
Yeah.
And he gets it!
He does get the capture. Wow, Gills starting up very strong for his own team there. But yeah, I was pointing out the little changes to these maps can actually make huge differences in the ways that they're actually played out. And since the game is still in beta, they have a lot of liberty with the maps. This is map published by Nadio, so if they're priming these maps for competitive play, then they've got to keep eyes out for things they can do to make it a little bit easier for attackers, or just fix basically whatever pro players are having problems with. Yikes.
Yeah, and I love the responsiveness and the agility of the Nadeo map makers to make the adjustments, and they take feedback from the pro players all the time, and they take it all in consideration to make the changes necessary. So here's our pro player for Team Blue on attack here, Nothing. Falling down, actually, not the most ideal situation. Let's take a look at the overhead and see where the defenders are approaching from. Now he's actually backing out.
All right, so they do actually have, they know where he is. Already 2 armors. Ooh. 2 armors remaining, only 2 defenders remaining, so equitable trade so far. And you've got to put it all the way in. There you go. We've got to kiss our mics, or it gives that little feedback kiss. But Nothing is making his way up now. 2 armors left.
Oh, wow. Down.
Gets actually hit from both sides there by both Cracken and Gills. So
yeah, nice defense for Red Team coming out to a 3-0 lead to start it out. Now we have Cracken on attack.
Yep, Nothing is unsuccessful. Cracken is going to give it a shot here for the attacking team, Team Red. That is the team that Gills is captaining so far. And these other teams here, these Cracken, BARTZ, Lethal Mongoose, and Nodmac were both, or actually all PAX attendees that were just signed up and actually had a chance to come play with these pro players for a chance at $500. This is an 8-team single elimination tournament, $500 for the winners, and this.
Oh no! Taking a quick early rocket, losing one of his armors.
This will actually resume on Sunday. For the semifinals and finals. This is just the round of 8. Kraken moving forward with only 1 armor left against 2 defenders. Falling right there is going to be...
Gets him in the back there. Lethal Mongoose getting taken out. Only 1 defender left. Showdown situation. Let's take a look at the overhead and see where our defender is. He is hiding behind the point here, and our attacker is making his way up. Or actually, I think I have it switched around. Our attacker's on the point, and he just jumps right on the goal and gets him.
Oh, wow. So
nice
Kraken,
round.
wins the turn for red. That's a 4-0 lead. This is basically the exact opposite of what we saw in the last match, where it's just a defensive struggle. Right now, the red team is running all over the blue team. It's going to be up to BARTZ 13 now to try and swing things back in his team's favor. Yeah, and it looks like he's going to make his way up the right-hand side, trying to get the blue team on the board. Oh, he's actually getting rushed by GillZ. Let's take a look at GillZ trying to get a cheeky nucleus shot off onto BARTZ. All right, so if you don't know, in ShootMania, in Elite, or really any mode, if you're ever...
Oh, he gets one!
Wow. If you're ever in these caves or tunnels, your weapon actually changes automatically to the nucleus. It does splash damage. It's a little bit slower moving and a little bit slow to reload.
Oh, and he finishes the job. All 3 hits coming in from GillZ there. 5-0.
Right. GillZ making it look easy right now with his team supporting him. 5-0 so far. And in Elite, you're only playing to 6 points. You must win by 2. But right now, the red team, GillZ team, is actually in a position to win this first map pretty quickly. Yeah, let's see if Nodmac can make it a clean sweep. 3 attacking rounds, all taken for the red team, if he can take this round here. All right, Nodmac actually seems to have a pretty good grasp on the movement in ShootMania. I'm curious if he's played before PAX, but we'll see how he actually does here. This is an interesting route, obviously. You have to actually make your way up a hill rather than that ramp. Nice shot on the defender. He had an open shot there as well, but does get pegged by a rocket. So still pretty equitable. 2 armors versus 2 defenders. Oh, almost there. I'm going to venture to say that he has played the game before, because as you said, his movement is pretty good so far here, taking advantage of those speed pads, and now he's going to loop back around to the left side, try to catch them off guard, but the defenders know exactly where he is, catching a prediction rocket there from Lethal Mongoose. All right, so nice shot. Good shot there for Nodmac. One more shot, actually, or capturing that point would end the map. Let's see if he's able to do it.
Oh, he does get taken out. The defenders managed to hold, putting blue team on the board. So
clutch rocket. 5-1. Yeah, clutch rocket from nothing, actually putting a point up for the blue team here. And you know, one thing that's actually going to separate the noobs from the pros essentially is going to be the movement. The way the system works is you have basically an endurance bar, and as you move around, as you jump, right now the endurance bar is empty. You can see it slowly recharging there in the bottom right. You essentially trigger your endurance by using a jump, and then after that you can hold it down to start moving quickly, and it runs out pretty fast though, so getting a nice mastery of the endurance system is going to actually put pro players a little bit ahead of just average players. So we'll see Lethal Mongoose now attacking, and I don't know if defense actually has eyes on him yet. There he finally does get spotted, and now he's going to have a tough time with all 3 of them.
What a shot! Wow.
Yeah, very nice shot. Actually dodging all of these rockets.
Oh, he's actually getting flanked right now. I'm not sure if he's aware of this, but there is a defender behind him. Now he does catch onto it.
Right on his tail, but the laser does take some time to actually recharge.
Oh, no.
So if you get in a duel like this, it's actually really dangerous for the laser player.
Insane flick shot. Lethal Mongoose, we got a showdown, one-on-one, and he does get taken out. There goes the first map to Team Red.
Wow, that was really, really good play. But GillZ, of course, like we said earlier, he is our pro player for the red team. He actually qualified with his team ESP to come play here at PAX. But look, that's a good spread of attacking rounds.
Yeah.
Cracken managed to take an attacking round. Good spread of defensive rockets as well. And we will move into the next map. This is a best of 3, so Nothing and his team, the blue team, do have a chance to actually come back here.
Yeah, Lethal Mongoose actually putting up, everyone on the red team putting up a solid...
Yep, Nothing actually was in Chile just last weekend playing for the WCG Pan American Games, where his team took 2nd in a basically super clutch, like they lost by the smallest amount possible the last round of the last map. But here we go. We've got GillZ actually leading off for his team once again, trying to set that precedent.
Going for that early pick.
Trying to get the early attack round against Nothing's team and get his team situated.
Wow!
71.5 meters, amazing shot just to lead things off here. It's going to be up to BARTZ and Nothing to try and keep this alive.
Oh my god, GillZ is absolutely demolishing right now. Only 1 defender left. Let's hop onto his perspective and take a look at what it feels like to play against GillZ. BARTZ 13 here.
Yeah, oh wow. So there are rail pads set up for defenders to make use of against the attackers, but of course the attackers can hop on there too and use it themselves. It does have a nice zoom function, so even though you're replacing a laser with a laser, essentially, you do get the ability to zoom, and that's going to be huge. So
Nothing actually missing the jump pad off the start. Not the strongest start, but you know, the beauty of Elite is you can have 45 to 50 seconds of missing rail guns and taking hits, and then 10 seconds of glory, and you win the round for your team.
That's true. If you shoot down the defenders 1, 2, 3, then it doesn't really matter how it starts.
Exactly.
All right, so Nothing is working his way around. Not sure if the defense has actually spotted him yet, so we'll see if this is going to work out for him, if he can manage to surprise them or not.
Sneak attack here.
All right. Actually, all the defenders are slightly out of position, but it looks like they have caught on now. And they are all locking in on nothing position. There's 2 defenders behind him. He's going to have to spin around and try to get some damage done. If he doesn't land a rail, this could get really ugly.
Yeah. 1 armor left. Both defenders rushing. He does hit a nice rail. Two defenders left. If nothing can catch 1 rail right now, he can win the round. But no, he gets taken out by Nodmac.
All right, Nodmac and GillZ staying alive there, keeping everything alive. 2-0 start for the red team and esp.gillz and company. So nothing really needs to get something happening here for his team. They are back on defense now against, who is
Nodmac.
this? Nodmac, showing his first attacking round here for this map, Castle Crashers.
Yeah, this is one of the maps that is played competitively in ShootMania and, you know, ESL, Gamescom, and all those tournaments. So.
Yep, so Nodmac giving it a try. Again, we don't really know the approximate skill level of any of these guys, but Nodmac just hits all 3 defenders and
what a round
shows
from
that
Nodmac there.
You know, he's got some skill at least. So Lethal Mongoose is going to be attacking now for the blue team, still trying to find that first point for Nothing's team here.
Yeah. Lethal Mongoose, pressure's on. Put blue on the board.
All right, let's see how he does. And all the defenders are posting up, actually a little bit out of where you would normally post up. A little bit exposed there. You could see Cracken actually hopping around, giving Lethal Mongoose a couple of opportunities for shots, but the rail recharge is so long he can't actually take advantage of it. And now all 3 defenders just rushing him down. 4-0 so far for esp.gillz team.
Wow, this might be a very quick match, Josh.
It very well could be. If Cracken can actually get a successful attacking round, it's basically going to be all but over. Again, they are playing to 6 points, and they have to win by 2.
So let's take a look at how our blue team is going to set up defensively here around the point. BARTZ, and Lethal Mongoose all actually hanging out together right now.
Yeah.
Just kind of having a party there by the railgun.
Birds of a feather flock together. That was the Mighty Ducks
already
quote.
Picking up a kill there. Let's hop onto our attacker, Cracken.
All right, Cracken picking up a long shot already, setting himself up very nicely. 3 armor left against only 2 defenders. Oh, wow, and we have a defender just hopping around. I don't know what happened there, but it wasn't that good.
You might not have known where our attacker was there.
All right, so BARTZ, just the last player remaining for the blue team to try and get a point on the board.
Oh, nice maneuver there, jumping out of line of sight.
Yeah, Cracken
keep himself alive.
Can basically seal the deal here.
There's
if he just
one.
lands one more laser, there he does.
There it is, 5-0.
Wow, this is just devastating. So now it is all down to BARTZ.
I believe in BARTZ. He's going to take this round, and then it's going to be the most epic comeback we've had yet so far at this PAX tournament.
That's pretty likely. I think that's exactly what's going to happen. BARTZ is just going to laser them all to death, or perhaps have a ring around the rosy right at the end, some epic finale here, but BARTZ easily going to be able to take out esp.gillz and company.
There's one.
First
this
rail,
is it.
So easy. GillZ is the next target. He's just going to go down like I don't know, something terrible, but you know, BARTZ got to build that confidence. He just needs 2 more lasers to get that point on the board.
Oh, that one really would have helped.
All right, here we go. He knows the defender's there. Oh, it whiffs again. This is getting really ugly. There's only 10 seconds left before the cap becomes open, so he needs to finish off this defender.
There's
he does
1 defender and 2 hit points left for BARTZ. He can very well take this round. The point's about to be able to be captured in 3 seconds. 2, 1, and now he can capture the point, but we do have good possession. Let's hop onto our defender, GillZ, here and watch it from his perspective.
Okay, GillZ, all he has to do is stop this one guy. 2 armor remaining. GillZ knows what he's doing. Again, his team did qualify to be able to come to PAX, but it looks
1, 2, oh my goodness, GillZ.
Great defense there from GillZ, and they take the map 6-0. Let's just have a big round of applause for esp.gillz team and Nothing's team for trying it out and helping us run this nice tournament today. So GillZ, man, they took it 6-1 and then 6-0. I think that's the most dramatic win that we've seen yet in the round of 8.
Yeah, pretty one-sided there, but GillZ, you know, obviously is on the team that won our qualifier to this PAX event, so they are the top NA team as of right now.
That's right. All right, so we're just going to take some time here to set up for our last round of 8 match, and just stick with us for a couple of minutes. You might have a chance to actually come up and play. I think we actually burned through our backups already, so just stick around for a few minutes while we set up the last match for the round of 8.